Welcome students, I am Muhammad Naveed and you are watching my YouTube channel. In this video lecture we are going to learn how to integrate functions involving irrational powers of x. Here are few examples of the functions involving irrational powers of x. In order to integrate such a function, we use the substitution z equal to x raised power 1 upon n. Here n is the LCM of means n is least common multiple of denominator of exponents. Denominator of exponents. N is least common multiple of denominators of these exponents. For example, for first function, here our exponents are 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. Now, least common multiple of denominators, which are 2 and 3, is 6. So, in this case, for first function we have z equal to x raised power 1 upon 6. Now, for second function, exponents of x are 1 by 2, is 1 by 2, only one exponent. So, in this case we take z equal to x raised power 1 by 2. For third function, here exponents of rational exponents or rational powers is 3 by 2. We have as powers of x are 1 and 3 by 2, and the LCM of denominator is again 2. So, in this case we can also take z equal to x raised power 1 upon 2. So, the value of n is 2 for these two functions, and value of n is 6 for the first function. Now, we try to solve one of these functions. Our first function is integration square root of x upon 1 plus cube root of x dx. This is our first function and this is our equation number 1. So, here we take z equal to, as LCM of the exponents of x is 1 upon 6. So, we take z equal to x raised power 1 upon 6. In first step, we take power 6 on both sides. So, it becomes z6 is equal to x. Now, we differentiate it with respect to x. Differentiating with respect to x, we get, which implies d upon dx of z power 6 is equal to d upon dx of x, which implies 6 z raised power 5 dz upon dx is equal to 1. which implies dx is equal to 6 z is power 5 dz. Now we put these values in equation number 1. So our equation 1 becomes, now for equation 1 we can find the values of square root of x and cube root of x. As z equal to x raised power 1 upon 6, from here we can find value of square root of x and cube root of x. For square root of x, we take cube on both sides. So z cube is equal to, we can write it as z cube is equal to x raised power 1 upon 2, and for cube root of x we take square on both sides, and z square is equal to x raised power 1 upon 3. That is z cube is equal to square root of x, and z square is equal to cube root of x, cube root of x. Now we integrate this function. So putting values in equation number 1, so equation 1 becomes, 1 implies integration square root of x means z cube upon 1 plus cube root of x is equal to z square, z cube upon 1 plus z square, and dx is equal to 6 z power 5 dz, 6 z is power 5 dz. Now we can write it as integration 6 z is power 8 upon 1 plus z square dz. Now this is an improper function, improper fraction. So we use long division method to evaluate this integral. So by long division method we can write it as z8, we divide z8 by z square plus 1. So z4 into and z6 z6 and 2z square is z8, so it becomes z8 plus z6 . This cancel out, so we are left with minus z6. Now we put negative sign here, we multiply it by z4 and we get minus z6 minus z4. Again we change this sign, we get z4. Now we multiply it by z square, so it becomes z4 plus z square. Again we change this sign, z4 is cancel out here and we are left with minus z square. we put negative sign here, and now we multiply it with 1, so we get minus z square minus 1. Again we change sign, plus plus, this is cancel out here, and we left with 1 plus 1. Now this integral by long division method is equal to, we can write it as 6 into definite integral, we write it as z6 minus z4. First we write quotient z6 minus z4 plus z square minus 1 plus now we write a remainder which is 1 upon, now divisor is z square plus 1, and z square plus 1 whole dz. Now we evaluate this integral, now it becomes 6. Now integration z6 is z7 upon 7 minus integration z4 is z5 upon 5, integration z square is z cube upon 3, integration minus 1 is minus z, plus integration 1 upon z square plus 1 is tan inverse of z. Next step, we can write it as 6 upon 7 z7 minus 6 upon 5 z5 plus 6 upon 3 is 2z cube minus 6z plus 6 tan inverse of z. Now we put value of z, and value of z is x raised to power 1 upon 6. By putting value of z, we get 6 upon 7 and x raised to power 1 upon 6 whole raised to power 7 minus 6 upon 5 x raised to power 1 upon 6 whole raised to power 5 plus 2 x raised to power 1 upon 6 whole raised to power 3 minus 6 x raised to power 1 upon 6 plus 6 tan inverse of x raised to power 1 upon 6. In next step, we can write it as 6 upon 7 x raised to power 7 upon 6 minus 6 upon 5 x raised to power 5 upon 6 x raised to power 5 upon 6 minus 2 x raised to power 3 upon 6 is 1 upon 2, which is under the root x, minus 6 x raised to power 1 upon 6 plus 6 tan inverse of x raised to power 1 upon 6. We can also add constant of integration plus c plus constant of integration constant of integration. Now this is our final answer. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for watching this video.